Okay, a lot of people have been asking me for help with their makeup before fancy Christmas, so I'm just going to show you what I've been doing lately. I put on my moisturizer and my eye cream, very important. I have a serum underneath of it as well. And I'm now putting on the facial oil. All my moisturizing, my facial routine stuff is, oh, and I washed my face. And I use the Neutrogena Gentle Cleanser to wash my face because I now have terrible rosacea if I do anything to my face that it doesn't like. The big one being chemical sunscreen, but I'm using La Mer pretty much for everything. This oil is the best. Even if you have oily skin, and I have a combo skin, but it really helps with elasticity. And it's great for prepping your face for makeup. Okay, my primer that I use is Bare Minimal's Prime Time. They call it BB primer. I don't think that, and some people say that they can wear it without anything else. That is not the case for me. But it does have SPF 30 in it, pure mineral, zinc. So the sunscreen doesn't bother me. Just put a little in my palms and rub it on my face. Okay. I am using pretty much daily only the Shadow Sense from Sensegence. It's just so easy, and I'm old and tired. This is the Warm Gold Shimmer. I don't know how long it'll be available because it came out for like the holidays. But it is, I'd love it if it were a little bit darker, but it gives you a nice, I mean, you can use more, but I like to have it totally blended in, and I do use a brush. I just think it is a little easier to do. It doesn't get on your fingers, and it just blends in nicely. And I don't know how well you can see, but it's pretty, it's a nice, pretty goldy shimmer. Okay, I'm a little concerned the camera's not super clean. No, I made it worse, not better. Oh dear. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Let me see. I've never done this before. I have no idea what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. I use a liquid liner. I'm a wing girl. I'm not going to do the wing in this because it is complicated and it'll take a long time. And I'm also not going to look at the phone while I do this. I'm going to have to look above it because it's just, it's hard. But I always use a liquid liner, a liquid with a felt tip, because it's a darker color. I think it's easier to apply. You have more control over the width. You can do a really thin line. See? And it doesn't smudge at all. Oh, I lied. See, now I've got myself, I can't not do the wing. It's like I'll do a little teeny one that won't take 5 minutes, maybe, and I'll fuss over it. Like all girls who do wings, I used to use the Kat Von D tattoo liner, but I don't anymore because she's an anti-vaxxer. And it's just a thing that girls who do wings stop other girls, say, and tell them their wing looks nice. It's just a thing. And when I was on the cruise, I talked to multiple people. It was right when this anti-vaxxer thing was happening. Everybody was talking about what they were using instead. I landed on MAC. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. No, go away. Okay. Tarte also makes one. That's something about kittens, sex kittens, it's got a little cap. That one's fine. Sephora makes one. It's fine. Fenty makes one. It's hard to use. It's really liquidy. Let's see if I can just do this little teeny tiny wing that won't take forever. If you want to learn how to do a wing, look at a diagram, not a video. Can't really watch somebody do it and learn. It's too long. Take my little Q-tip, cut it back a little bit, put a little tip on it, and I'm just gonna leave it alone. That is not what we're here for today. There we go. It's just really hard to get them even. And sometimes I get it right on the first try and other times I don't. Never get it right when I'm in a hurry, ever. It's always when I'm like, I'm just gonna put it on and it's fine. Okay. I've been searching for the perfect mascara since I was 11. I have landed on Sephora Lashcraft. This is going to be backwards, so you probably won't be able to read it. But it just doesn't bleed. It doesn't end up under your eyes at the end of the day. It doesn't smudge ever. That's just it. Benefit, they're real, same, but that's $24 and this is $12 and they're exactly the same as far as I can tell. When I want a big, bold look, I start with the Cils Booster XL, which is from Lancome. I don't do it every day, but if I want a really bold look. If I'm going to only need... So, no question, Dior Show is the most volumizing mascara, but it does bleed. So, you can't wear it all night without constantly having to wipe it off from under your eyes. Just can't. So I don't use it very often. I own it, but used to be a big fan of the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes. The waterproof version smudges less, but still does. Better Than Sex is one that people really love. I don't know. I also love Damn Girl. I think that's Too Faced as well. And it is great. Big, bold sponges eventually. Source Lashcraft never does. Okay. Now I'm going to use my foundation. Without fail, I forget to wet my beauty blender, but I did today, so it's sort of ready to go. Real Beauty Blender, I'm going to get it a little wetter. Real Beauty Blenders, you have to use them. I mean, you don't have to, but they last longer than regular ones because you can clean them. They have a perfect cleaner, and it's easier to get the bacteria out of them than the regular ones. So if you're using a $5 sponge and throwing it out once a month rather than a Real Beauty Blender that lasts you 3 to 4 months, it's not cheaper. It's not cheaper. Okay. The foundation that I'm in love with right now is Shape Tape from Tarte. It's double duty. It's super annoying because you can only buy it on their website, which makes it hard to color match. But you can like go into Sephora or Ulta and like look at some of their other colors that'll help you get an idea about what color that you want. I don't know why no one else is selling this. The applicator used to drive me crazy, but now I've realized it's perfect for the beauty blender. And it doesn't bother my skin. Like I have super sensitive skin now, and I think this is a great hold. It's what I use throughout Europe. The entire time I was there, and I had no problems at all. Okay, now I'm gonna take my beauty blender, and I'm just gonna blend it in. I don't know if you noticed, but I put a line under my in my neck. Gotta do your neck. You have to blend it into your neck. You can't just stop at the edge of your face. It'll look ridiculous. I use self-tanner on my body all year long. There are some for your faces. I have mixed feelings about them. I have one sitting here in front of me, but I didn't put it on today. I rarely prefer to just use the same color foundation all year long and then tan my body. But that means blending it into your neck because your foundation is not the same color as your face. And even if it is, it's never the same color as your face. Always your neck. All right. I don't know how well you can see. This camera's not, the best. But it's pretty good. My concealer is 24-Hour MAC Studio Effects. Started wearing MAC again after years of not because I wanted a matte waterproof foundation to take on my cruise last year. I went into Sephora. They said we don't have one. We have some, but they're all dewy. And she said, go next door to MAC. They have the one that they invented for Pamela Anderson. It's this one. I wear this on a daily basis, and this is more work. Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof. However, it is really waterproof. I went snorkeling, and I still had my makeup on afterwards. But if you spill it on your clothes are ruined. They're just, I have yet to be able to get it out. And I don't mean like you pulled it over your face, but I mean like you spilled it on yourself. Did it yesterday. I ruined my favorite pink Nike sweatshirt. It's done. I Dark circles are not something you can fix. They are genetic. So I use a lot of concealer under my eyes. I used to do the full contour, and looking back on pictures, it's only slightly better and takes like 20 more minutes. So I don't do it anymore. I just use a lot of concealer. Sometimes I use a lighter concealer. I also like the Anastasia concealer. Okay, we get it here. All right, now I'm gonna do my eyes. Browsing. Benefit makes lots of different ones. I've got 3 in here. Here's just the pencil. That works great. If you want fast though and easy and quick, I don't know where. They also have this one that you can like, oh here it is. The Brow Me or what, I can't remember what it's called. Give Me Brow. Yeah, and then you just, it's like a little brush to put it on. But if you want, you know, fabulous brows, you can use the browsing. They also have another one that's even a whole nother layer of difficulty. I'm not even going to pull it out. I only, oh, getting a spam call. I only get that out. Decline, please. I only get that out if, I mean, like, it is a major event, and I am really going all out on my makeup. So, just filling it in. And a lot of people skip the brows, but I'd love to have them microbladed, but I'm afraid it's basically a tattoo, and I'm scared, so I don't do it. Okay, so that's, you use the sort of more creamy side with the angled brush, and then you take the non-angled brush with the powder side, and it's just going to give it a little more color. It's just going to make you look a little more polished. Okay, there we go. Now, it's Christmas. My favorite lip scents right now is Candy Cane, which I guess you think it came in the July package, but whatever. I only use lip scents now. Anytime I try something else, I toss it. I didn't like it at first. It takes a while to get used to, but I love it. They have the most vibrant colors, and it stays a lot. It does not stay all day on me. I drink too much coffee, but I've gotten good at touching it out. All right. You shake the bottle. You do your bottom. You do the top. Now, I'm going to let that layer dry. So, I'm going to move to my, I'm going to do blush. So, I like the MAC Lovejoy. It has essentially replaced using bronzer and highlighter in addition to blush. I don't do the contouring thing anymore. It's just not necessary anymore with this one. I also like Buxom Wanderlust. I use that a little, it's like a little pinkier. It's very tropical. All right, so here's my blush. Just, I used to do the whole smile and put it on the apple cheeks thing. Nope, I just go backwards. This color is just, it's the best. See, there you go. So we're at 13 minutes and 52 seconds because I've been talking. I can do the whole thing in under 8 once you get fast. All right, now I'm going to put another layer on. Blue red is my favorite color. It was designed with Christina Aguilera. She performs in it. It is not great if you're drinking all night or drinking as much coffee as I do. This one and Fly Girl are just much easier to deal with on a daily basis. As far as setting goes, I use a couple different things. I'll use the translucent Laura Mercier. I also sometimes like the Supergoop, their Invincible Setting Powder, which does have SPF in it. I keep one of these in my purse and I touch up my nose all day long. Mineral foundation. But it's the only Supergoop mineral foundation. I don't know what that's about. It's very annoying. And then, of course, Urban Decay All Night Sweater. That's what I use mostly. So I'll do that while I'm waiting for this third level. Okay, so now hit the third level. Oh, gotta look up. I thought I lost this color. I was losing my mind. Found it. So excited. All right, I am gonna let that level dry. And then when it's finished, I am going to put on the gloss. And I've been using with this color, Peppermint Punch, limited edition. You can't get it, so I don't know why I'm showing it to you, but that's what I'm using. Make sure it's really dry. There you go. It's my holiday look. Yeah, I'm gonna do my hair next, so